Peter, how do you find inspiration?
Well, I believe that inspiration comes through disruptions, but I also think that it's something else that adds to this disruption. And my take on inspiration is that I get it a lot from contrasts. That two seemingly different things are put together, and what emerges from that and what you can tell from that. So that's probably how I get inspired.
Okay. Do you have an example?
Well, like here in Aarhus, for example, in the city center, it's really nice. It's called the Latin Quarters, and in that part of town, it's all these old houses and nice coffee shops and vibrant street life, and just this very like cultural place. But all of a sudden, when you walk in these parts, you just see this like big modern architectural building, and it's a big mall, and next to it is another one, and they just stand like these big colossal buildings in the middle of it. And what I think about then is like how we try to preserve culture and all this like coziness, but at the same time, commerce is coming into our lives, and we want that too. So it's a way of looking at like how do people live today, and what is it we value in society. One example, which is also from these parts of town, is at Paradise Street, as it's called, and there you have
Paradisgade.
yeah, and there you have this cinema who shows a lot of independent movies and documentaries that aren't shown in the bigger commercial theaters, and it's a really nice place, and it got this really nice atmosphere, and there's a lot of stories that are being told there, and I go there for inspiration. But what really inspires me when I walk past it is just when I walk past it, there's a small porn shop that lies right next to it, and in the porn shop they also have this little cinema where you can go in and watch porn. And I really think that it's fascinating that this like cultural building showing these like important stories are just next to a porn store. And I can't really explain how it inspires me, but I just feel that the contrast is there, and it gets so vibrant because I would never have imagined that those two things would have been next to each other.
And how do you use this inspiration?
Well, I think that I use it when I am creative and when I do concept development or work in projects, that I often try to get these contrasts in, because I believe that when people get into the projects, they will be interested much longer if there is a clear contrast that they can't really get a grip of, or like, why are these two things put together that are seemingly different and now they're in the same context. I think that evokes some kind of curiosity in people, and it definitely does in me, and it makes it more interesting for me to work in these creative processes and in projects.